That is,
Yeah.
Sex you never before marriage or something a lot of maybe even tackle about or never to a sex but I share this nowadays. Okay, learn from the corner, study a fellow with a or to share to think I tell or learn about a facility. But don't not listen.
Yeah.
So, whatever you know about to say the cure, no ignorance who are granted. You can also condom of the deep bella, we did it and swine. Why not? No longer we give it another money. I don't know if they get to do this. So that's why now that's why I don't know what people this thing, Senola, why Senola now?
Why what? And it's Senola, it's okay. It's almost to rely where some melody step by step until Senu. So Senola is the last chapter, and you go again. The first letter signé again. Kaspediki kutul revelations.
So now on learn now why share from distance. You don't tweet that.
Yeah.
Why what? You not learn about it's all about that.
Yeah.
Because December later on say, but now share all the December guy.
Maybe cure ya thing. Kurwelo home. But table the fasting.
Yeah, that's the fact.
But repel fasting in modern world. Moilo mutuna li rights. Hari dimanda usonza di top.
No, why is the moment you can regularly right? But the bit that more fasting repel most time.
Yeah.
But it doesn't do that.
Yeah.
So that's why I get to when you believe it, let's say 100%, let's say 30% give you 70% give you I think you're another better. No,
yeah.
He's the only person that
exactly because but if you condo, but for the ARV, how want to reshwaka speed, but at least it's about prolong a while or banali keep our but for never a pin for unborn babies. Mostly at the moment I'll check 90 to 95% safe from Bridgewood. So Mudimu wants some from everybody must say. So it's up to Ronald Rinke action. But are we taking action? No.
Not at all.
It's not showing.
Now I'm about to change my opinion. Because the thing is that we've been speaking about all of this. Now I think really we don't need a cure. Because we've been having things like preventions for kids not to get infections through their mothers.
Never a pin.
Yeah, when it comes to birth. But then I don't think we should get cures because a cure will make more problems again.
Yes.
It'll keep on growing again over and over. So what I would say is that if we have things like preventions for kids, then we're only looking at AIDS for the next generation. We can't stop what's happening now. It's already happened. It's like it's happening in seconds, so it's already happened. It's passing.
Yes.
As we're trying to stop it right now. But then something that will happen in generations, like in the future, maybe we might think of the next generation, saying that we throw out like things like preventions. We help the kids. Then obviously when it comes to the next generation, they won't be having any infections, which is a much more easier way to stop it from spreading.
There's no love like a parent's love.
Yeah.
Now I'm bringing in a child into this world. How long after that child is born am I going to pass away?
We have orphans that have gone on and became the best.
Overcrowded. Our orphanages are overcrowded because of this whole scenario of HIV AIDS. It's
exactly.
not.
Which is why someone may say we deserve a cure.
I still stick to my point. Being promiscuous, being irresponsible. I'm sorry. It's not my.
Again, we have a labor force, and we have a depleted labor force thus far because of the virus itself.
You
know what I'm saying? So we need the engineers, we need the teachers, we need the policemen. Majorities of them are getting closer and closer to that level of getting infected with the disease and suffering the kind of type of death. So do we let our economy suffer like that? Well, probably if the cure was there, or if it's there, we could give it to everybody, reinforce the labor force, reinforce the society, help with the orphans, help with the unnecessary deaths, like people who get raped in situations, and start to build a nation from there. Perhaps even instill better morals, have our leaders instill better morals and push for this situation where we have a healthy population, and a moral population, hopefully in the future.
Okay, look, for me, in this instance, what I'm going to say is, you'd rather give to the innocent babies,
Yes.
just like a child gets a child grant. You understand my point?
Yeah.
To build a future. But those that are already in that position, don't you think they're going to abuse the fact that there is a cure, that they're just going to carry on doing the same
Exactly,
thing?
I'm a millionaire, I'm going to buy this.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The immune system can only take so much.
Yeah.
It can't be reinfected, cured.
Yeah.
Cured. You can only take so much.
Yeah.
You can't keep going.
And the holy people may say, God has already given us something. He's given us the ARVs, the nevirapines. He said the condoms. He said, please, I'm trying to reach out here. Look, I gave you the laws. You're not respecting them. But I'm
Get
trying
the
to
brains to think about it.
Exactly. There's teachings even from the academic perspective. There's teachings, newspapers spread the messages. Even rural populations know what HIV AIDS is.
But do they use the knowledge that they have?
Not most of them. According to the statistics, not most of them.
Most of them think that HIV does not exist.
75 don't deserve it.
Yeah.
And 25 does.
So in other words, you're saying we don't deserve a cure for HIV AIDS?
Yes, that's what you're saying, yes.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, I get
Mathematically speaking.
75 deserve it, brother. I don't care, you're a rapist, you're a what. The Lord will answer the question. But if I've got the cure, I would spread it to the world, and that's it. I don't care if you are bad or good.
Yeah.
The 75 will bazozibona umuntu uzozibona makuhamba isikhathi ukuthi angenzani empilweni yakhe.
Noma ngayithola lesifo lesi yabona nemedia yami bengikena ukuthi okay umabapho unalento yabona mina ngizozama ukuringa nami mntwana bheke yazi no manje yabona sesikulesimo esikusona manje yabona bengiyakucela ne ukuthi thina soyitho siphile soyitho yabona ngingasajola push life yethu soyitho sibone ukuthi lapho ukuthi sophelela kuphi ngoba vele sesithele isifile kaso yabona.
Yeah.
It is painful, but if I am a king or else a queen, I would give them what they want.
You love your people.
I love my
Compassion
people.
is better than...
Yes,
Exactly.
because the fact that they are dying right now without the cure, namanje bayazi ukuthi cure ayikho abaningi, but they still carry on by rape. Bayazi ukuthi utholi AIDS, they still carry on. So better not kill. Ngcono ukuthi siyazi ukuthi in the mornings, every morning, nasema police station to abafazi, or else come up with a new law that could stop the rapist. Even if you have to cut their dicks, that will be the new law. It's better off than seeing people die because of into bangayenzanga abaningi. No.
Kungoba as a king, in the end, you may have no one to rule over because they'll all be dead of HIV.
Yes.
Exactly.
So even the women, they'll have to cut their what you calls if they rape as well. You mean?
Women will be beaten down.
Yeah. Because you can't cut it out.
You can cut the breast. Yeah. But again, South Africa, morally, we have a moral decay in this country.
Yes.
And Africa in general, we have a crisis of moral decay. And most of those are caused by matters of the heart.
What's important is what you tell the kids and how you handle it.
Yeah.
You can't just say, okay, son, okay, here's your condom there, go and do it, or, talk to your daughters and say, I don't know what you tell them. I don't know. That's got to be difficult. But a parent has really got to speak to the kids in such a way that they realize that they have responsibility. Yes, there are contraceptives are available, condoms are available, but it goes with responsibility. Okay, it goes with responsibility. It's not just here you go have crazy. Now you're protected.
You're not going to have sex and keep checking Uguti. Is it still?
Yeah, but what someone is going to tell you is you shouldn't be having unsafe sex.
Yeah,
I mean, sex with a condom is not completely safe sex.
Yeah.
Safe sex is when you know your partner is HIV free. You've both tested and you are both HIV negative and you're ready to have sex, whether you're using a condom or not.
Okay, but still, everyone does deserve a cure because, like, when it comes to most men, they think, no, it's sigolabo, they mustn't use a condom because they want to have more kids. So most people get condoms, get HIV because, like, they keep wanting to have babies, so they don't use condoms.
But with their wives, wouldn't be a problem. With everyone else, with other people's ladies and other people's girlfriends, that's wrong.
Yeah, it is wrong.
You know, so that someone may say that HIV AIDS is a punishment from God to the world to say abstain until marriage. Those are my rules.
But God said we won't flood the places, so that's why He creates these diseases.
But
to
He never
teach
said
us.
AIDS.
But AIDS is a
It's one of the
punishment from-
diseases.
It's a punishment from God. If you don't read the Bible, you just say, let me do it. You see, so God won't kill us with floods or something like that. He'll kill us with diseases. You see.
Yeah.
But an uncurable disease. Someone slipped with the gorilla.
But the only thing is, HIV is a monkey disease. It's not for like I'm a human, so it was discovered by this other doctor from a monkey, which the doctor we said a monkey, right? So God has good plans for us.
Are you sure of that point you make?
Yeah, I'm definitely sure.
Yes.
Okay, can I say something, man?
Families are breaking up, you know, because of infidelity, and partners can't be faithful anymore, you know, and children pick up from these things. If they say, oh, my dad's doing this, or so-and-so's dad is doing this, then it's got to be the norm. It's got to be acceptable, and it isn't acceptable. And we, as adults, we have to set an example for children and our generations to come. And it's unfortunate that people now, they don't really stay together for very long.
If you are destroyed in love,
Yes.
you will not have the confidence to achieve anything great in life nowadays, the way life is. If you succeed in love, you'll be the happiest, poor or rich.
Yes.
That one. And you can be rich, but if you're not happy in love, there's no joy at all.
Exactly.
So it resolves when we give the world a cure for HIV AIDS, for them to go on and break each other's hearts, for him to go on and sleep around with all the Maputsununus that come through. 16-year-olds abantwana besikolo freely, umuntu oshadile.
Oh, Joe,
That can never be resolved. You understand?
yahlula nabadala bethu leyo.
So mele sihlule nathi. We surrendering.
For goodness sake, for example, tell the youth, let's gather up. Asenzeni ama workshops, asenzeni sazane more, not because of you've got a dick and I've got a pussy and then we can fuck. But let's get to know what do you like in life. Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? They wouldn't come. They would only come if batshela ukuthi une-bashland, ziyawa, kunotshwala and so on. It's all
Nice
driven by
chicks.
nice chicks and so on and yonke lento. It's difficult. It has to start from when umzali as a single parent. Noba uyi-single parent kanjani, try to ukuthi umntanakho uyambonisa indlela e-right ukuthi ngane yami noba kunzima kanjani. You don't need all these things. You don't even need to get married to be happy. If you've got this lover of yours who makes you happy, let it be.
But it's not the case right now. It's not the case. And since it's not the case, do we surrender or do we stay forceful in trying to enforce those laws?
Let's force the laws.
Yeah, so if we force the laws, what you're saying, if you're saying let's force the laws, you're saying we don't deserve a cure for HIV AIDS.
My dear, as a king, you always have to stand. You need to balance your thing. You can't agree to everything.
Yeah.
There's where you have to say, this is it. God himself, he was punished by this. But we're still carrying on.
Punish us some more. No nice bullet.
Yes, until the
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. We can't change the world. But if you come to me and advise me or else teach me something, I learn from it. Maybe she wouldn't learn from it.
Exactly.
But I'll take it to someone and someone will learn from it and it spreads kancane kancane. That's how things are. We progress kancane. So if we put these laws, we carry on kanjalo, they'll come too. Abantwana bazile kulo project. But in the next 100 years, it's also 20 stage.